Yo, what's up, everybody? Hitman BK here, and the new DLC for Remnant 2 is out. And so I wanted to go ahead and just give a couple of brief overview on how you're going to get into it because could be confusing. It's super easy though, as well as if you want to know where you can get the Ritualist set. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you where to get it and kind of like what to look out for. We also had a Reddit AMA by Tragic that was actually really good and fun. And I'll just give you some news on everything he had to mention in that. So yeah, let's just get right into this, right? And if you guys like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Make sure you comment. Tell me how excited you are for the DLC. If you are at work, I completely understand your frustration. It always sucks when new content comes out and you really want to play it. I have had a blast making all these videos, and I absolutely love this game. I have been incredibly busy as of late, though, and also got into WoW. Oh my gosh, that's like a whole other thing. But yeah, let's just get right into it, y'all. Let's get right into it. So, right off the gates, we've got the Reddit AMA came. You know what? Y'all don't. I'll just give you the good stuff first, okay? I'll give you the good stuff first. So for the new DLC, when you load into Remnant, what you're going to want to do, and you have to make sure you've at least beat Losum, I believe, is the actual requirement, or at least have beat the game. I don't know if you have to have beat the game or if you have to have beat Losum, but essentially what's going to happen is you're going to go to the big crystal in the main hub. You guys are going to want to grab it. You're going to want to hit Reroll Adventure, not your campaign. You want to hit Reroll Adventure, and when you click on Reroll Adventure, all those maps that you've unlocked will come up, and you should see on the far right hand side the Awakened King DLC. And you're going to load that in, and that is how you start your new content. Now, on top of that, this is how you're going to get the Ritualist class. This is where you need to go, and I'm going to show you how big this zone is, too. So this is pretty crazy. These are some screenshots I took from some people who have already obviously made all this stuff and how to find it. I don't want to show you guys how to do that yet. I will when I have it. I think some people like the secrets, but this is the new zone. This is how big this zone is. It's actually separated into all these little paths. But essentially, when you get to the drowned wind, you're gonna want to look out. This is gonna be where the ritualist class is, and you're gonna want to look out essentially for these boats. There's gonna be a long line of boats in this area leading underneath this little alcove. There's gonna be a ton of enemies. You're gonna need to kill them all. Eventually get through like some parts in this zone, but you will get to a spot. It'll be kind of open. It'll be like this little watery area, and there'll be a line of boats that you can clearly get on. You're going to take that all the way into here. You're going to walk underneath this area, and inside here is actually a hidden cave, and you're going to go inside there. Um, and yeah, stuff will await you while you are in there. So that's how you're gonna find that. So again, this is what the new map looks like, and this is the zone. The drowned wind zone is the zone you are looking for to pull the new ritualist class. Also, we had an AMA from a tragic recently. It was really good. And a lot of things, nothing too new was shown off. But if you were wondering, if you want the clip notes of it, essentially crossplay has essentially been made, but they have to do a lot of testing. And someone has asked if we would get it within like maybe 3 months. The answer was maybe. So we do not know whether or not we're going to get crossplay anytime soon. We do know that it is actually there is something in place for it, and they have to continue all their testing and work through all the kinks to get crossplay out. But at least crossplay was finally mentioned, which is something I've been really looking forward to, and hope that does come out before 3 months. But we'll see. There's also was a big question about like future DLC, and they're basically was saying it depends, but it sounds like this game's honestly been pretty successful. So beyond just the 3 DLCs we have, there actually probably are some plans for some future DLC, which is huge. And in terms of new modes, they are looking at new modes. They want to figure. They don't want to actually bring back survival a 1-to-1. They want to find a way to like change that. They're also looking at ideas on how to maybe do a boss rush of sorts, but nothing is confirmed. But they are looking at. I'm gonna guess maybe DLC 2, bringing in a new way to play Remnant. It does sound like DLC 1, 2, and 3 are going to focus on the new zones we have and extend them, kind of like DLC 1 did. None of this is like freshly confirmed, just based on what I read in the AMA. That's kind of sounds like the direction they're heading. They are obviously listening to feedback and making changes as they can. I always say it should be known they're an incredible dev team of small group, passionate people and players who are doing one hell of a job answering the community while pumping out quality of life and contents. There is a quality of life coming for the weapons, and they are actually currently working on DLC 2 while making any changes and patches that have happened because DLC 1 came out, as well as the QOL things they have talked about that are also coming out. There are a ton of new trinkets and content inside this DLC, y'all. There are all sorts of ways to make new builds. There is a ring that constantly makes you bleed. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in here. So this is going to be well worth going into and farming and build crafting. For everybody out there who likes theory crafting, you're going to get a lot of play out of this DLC. If you were just looking to do the story, it seems like this DLC is going to take you about 3 to 5 hours. So that's it. 3 to 5 hours and the story's going to be over. Like the replay and the depth of the game and this DLC is going to be obviously going after the bosses, playing them twice for all the gear that comes out of it. Essentially, the gear hunt as well as the theory crafting that's coming from all the new content that they placed into the Awakened King. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to get into it. I'm definitely going to load up here soon. Maybe I'll stream some tonight. Streaming's been hard just because family stuff, but you know what? At least I get to make you guys these videos. Sound off on any questions you have, and if I haven't answered it, I will. Overall, really exciting day. I cannot wait to jump into the Awakened King. I hope everybody has a really great time, and hit me up with any builds you might have. I think we're going to try to do some build videos here soon as well, with some people in the community who really want to. So I'm going to try to figure out how to make that work so we can maybe fine tune what we had done last time. All in all, though, y'all, Awakened King is out. Drowned win for the Ritualist class. And yeah, let's get it, right? Until next time.